So in this video we are going to solve few numericals. So first one is here, the speed time graph of a particle moving along a fixed distance is shown in figure. So this is your figure, shown in figure. Find, first one is the distance traveled by the particles with 0 second to 10 second. So this is the 0 second and to 10 second. Okay. Next one is average speed between this interval. Third one is the time when the speed was maximum, and fourth one is the time when the first one is the time, third one is the time when the speed was minimum, and fourth one is the time when the speed was maximum. So first what we'll do, we'll find out the distance. So first one we'll find out the distance between distance traveled by the particles between 0 second and 10 seconds. Okay, so already you know, to find out the distance traveled by the particle between 0 second to 5 second, if you want to find out, you have to find out the area under this graph. You can give the name OAB graph. So you have to find out the area under this graph. So what is the area? So AS is equal to area under speed time graph. It is equal to area of this. This is a triangle, so you can write half. This distance is 0, 10 to 0, that means this one is only 10. So you can write 10 minus 0 into, starting from 0 to 12, so 12 minus 0. So if we calculate, we'll get half into 10 into 12. So this will get 6. So it will be 60 meter. So your distance will be 60 meter. Now next one, question number 2 is average speed. Average speed. So it is total distance by total time. So total distance traveled by total time. Or you can write time taken. So it will be how much? 60 by 10 equal to, so total distance how much? 60, and time taken is 10 seconds. Here you can find out 10 seconds. So 60 by 10 means 6 meter per second. And here we'll go to the third one. That is the time when the speed was minimum. Okay, so see, in two cases the speed was minimum. It's 0 in this point and in this point, that the speed was 0. Okay, so right, speed is minimum at t is equal to 0 second and t is equal to 10 second. So, and fourth one is speed is maximum, when the speed is maximum. So in this point the speed is maximum. So speed is maximum at, you can see this is the time here, 5 second the speed was maximum at t is equal to 5 seconds. So this is your answer. First one is 60 meter, next one is average speed is 6 meter per second, and the two answers are there for minimum, and the speed is maximum at t is equal to 5 seconds. Okay, so in this way the graphical numericals can be solved. Okay, so now we'll go to the next one, next numerical, next page. See, first I'll read this one. A train moves from one station to another in 2 hours time. Okay, So its speed time graph during the motion is shown in the figure. So this is the figure. Speed time graph shown in the at its speed time graph during the motion is shown in the figure. So what you have to find out, you have to determine the maximum acceleration, and also you have to find out, you have to calculate the distance covered during the time interval from 0.75 hours to 1 hours. So here you can see the graph. In this graph you can also find out this is the origin started. So it is 0.5 hour, 0.75 hour, 1 hour, and like this for 2 hours. Okay, so the train is moving. So now how to find out this? What is the solution? So maximum acceleration. When the acceleration is maximum, when the slope is maximum, then the acceleration is maximum. So maximum acceleration, so solution, maximum acceleration equal to slope. So slope of BC, here the slope is maximum. So you can write slope of BC. So what is how to find out the slope of BC? So to find out the slope, you have to find out this angle. That means you have to find out tan theta. Tan theta means the perpendicular by base. If you don't understand the tan theta, then you remember to find out the slope means you have to find out this side by this side. Okay, so slope means 50 minus 20. Total is 50, and this one is 20. So this much will be how much? 50 minus 20. And this one you have to find out. This one is how much? 1 minus 0.75. So you can write 50 minus 20 kilometer per hour, and 1.00 minus 0.75. 0.75 hour, or you'll get 30 divided by 0.25. That means 120 kilometer per hour square. Okay, because it is acceleration, that is why. So now here is the first one. Next one is distance covered from 0.75 hour to 1 hour. So distance covered from to 1.00 hour. So what is you have to find out the area. So first you find out which one is the distance. 0.75 to 1. 0.75 to 1 means this. So you have to find out the area under this graph. Under this graph only. This one only. Okay. So this is a trapezium. Okay. This is a trapezium. So you have to find out the area of the trapezium is equal to area of trapezium. Name of the trapezium is BEFC. So formula for trapezium is half into sum of the parallel side into perpendicular height. So this is the parallel side. So BE plus CF into EF. So which is nothing but half 20 plus 50. See, this is 20, this one is 50, and the distance is nothing but how much? This one total is 1, and this one is 0.7. So if you subtract this one, you get 1 minus 0.75. So 1.00 minus 0.75. This will be kilometer. So if we multiply this one, we will get 8.75 kilometer. Okay, so this is your answer. Two answers are there, 120 kilometer and 8.75 kilometer. Okay, now we'll go to the next problem. So this type of sum is sometimes it will be a little bit difficult, but as I am doing this one because so that you can, if you practice, that you can understand this. easily. So how to solve this type of problems? I'll go to the next one, question number 3. Here I can find out the velocity time graph is there of an object moving along a straight line is shown in figure. This is the figure. This length is not there. So in the figure, find out the net distance covered by the object in time interval between t is equal to 0 second to t is equal to 10 seconds, and also find out the displacement in the time t is equal to 0 second to t is equal to 10 seconds. Okay, so in this case, see, velocity can be negative. Okay, so that is why we have written this negative also. So this one is 20, this one is 20, this peak is 20. Now how to find out the distance? Distance covered means you have to find out the total area of this triangle and this rectangle. Okay, you have to find out the total area so that you can find out the distance. So first one is distance, total distance covered in 10 seconds. So total distance half into 6 into 20. This is half into 6 into 20 plus this area, half into, this one is 6, this one is 2, this much will be 2, so it's 8 minus 6 is 2, so half into 2 into this height is 20 again, so 20. For distance you always take plus, no minus will be there, plus this is 2 into, this one is 2 because total is 10 and this is 8, so this much will be 2, so 2 into 10, so 2 into 10, you can find out this height is 10, this one is 10 and this one is how much, 2. Okay, so if you can calculate, you will get how much, you will get 3, you get cancel this one, so 3 into 6, 60 plus 40, so you get 100. So 100 meter is the total distance. Okay, now total displacements. So total displacement in 10 seconds. What do you do? You have to subtract this one because this is negative. Okay, so displacement means you have to minus this because this much distance the object has returned. So total displacement will be how much? If you split this one again, you can write. So or you can directly write. So half into 6 into 20, same like this, minus, it will be minus half into 2 into 20 and then plus 2 into 10. Or directly you can put minus 100 into this much area, then also you can get the answer. So how much will be the answer? So this one is 3, then this comes 60, then this one is minus 20, then plus 20. So this 20 and 20 will get cancelled, will get only 60 meter answer. So this is your answer, displacement is 60 meter. Now do the calculation. Okay, so this is the 3 sums we have done today. So next class we will continue with the more numericals. Okay, thank you very much.